Akrim here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters, and I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend a little part of your day with me. This is more than just another live stream. It's a place where hearts connect, stories inspired, lessons are shared, and lives are transformed. Here we laugh together, we learn together, we grow together, and sometimes we even cry together. Because every story carries a lesson, every challenge carries a purpose, and every conversation has the power to change someone's life. So whether you're joining us from across the street or across the world, welcome. Grab your favorite cup of coffee, invite a friend, join the conversation, and let's make these next few minutes truly meaningful. This is Chat with Pat, where real conversations create real connections, and every conversation leaves a lasting impact. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello, a very good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me around the globe. My name is Patricia Peters, and I am the host of my show, Chat with Pat. As you notice, I've been late these few past days because duty calls as a mom, a wife, a daughter. I have to do a lot of different things, but I don't let my business take the power over me. The business works around my schedule. So that is why you get to see me late sometimes. So tonight is another hot topic, but a very sad one. My heart is saddened by the tragedy that's happened in Guyana. I feel for the family. My prayers are with the country and its people and the families that are experiencing the loss and the death of their loved ones. My heartfelt prayers goes out to everyone. So today's topic is tomorrow is not tomorrow is a promise to no one. Tomorrow is a promise to no one. The proverb of the night. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. I will keep repeating these proverbs because I love it. It makes sense to me. The second best time is today. Welcome, welcome to everyone on social media, on TikTok. Thank you for tuning in, and to my YouTubers and Instagram fans and Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you. So, if you're watching me for the first time and you don't know who I am, my name is Patricia Peters. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a neighbor, a friend. I am also a Guyanese. I've left Guyana when I was 27 years old, and I have lived in New York for 27 years now. So, on top of all of that, I am a digital entrepreneur. I'm kind of tired tonight. My eyes are falling asleep. But consistency is the key to success, and that's why I'm here. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. This is a Chinese proverb. And the second best time is today. Too many people keep waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time never comes. And you might see me repeating some of the words that I say all the time because it needs to be repeated. Because sometimes we take things for granted. So that's why I keep going back to certain words, like the perfect time never comes. So the story of the night, I always share my program by telling a story because I felt people resonate with story. People love to hear stories. The man who kept waiting, that's the name of my story tonight. There was once a man who dreamed of building a beautiful house on a hill. Every year he said, "Next year I'll start." He dreamed about building this house. When he got a better job, he said, "I'll wait until I save more money." This is exact the answers I get from people. when I asked them to join this business. When they questioned me, like, how much to join this business? And I said 149, they said, oh, I'll start next year. Or I'll wait until I get money. I'll wait until I save some money. When he got married, he said, after the children grew up, when the children grew up, he said, after I retire. So this man never built his dream house on the hill. So one afternoon, he walked up to the hill. The land was still empty and barren. Nothing has changed. He sat down and cried. Not because he couldn't build a house, but because he realized he spent his entire life preparing to live instead of living. Did you get it? Did you get the story? He prepared his entire life to live instead of living. The hill wasn't empty because he lacked ability. This man could build houses. The hill was empty because he kept waiting for the perfect time, procrastinating, putting it off. Tomorrow. It never comes, guys. It never comes. And many of you who are watching me today, that's your lifestyle. That's your habit. That's what you do on a daily basis. You procrastinate and you put things away for tomorrow. You put decisions, you put advice that you're supposed to advise your kids, you leave it for tomorrow. You put things that you need to do for your parents for tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Your parents are dead and gone, and you didn't do anything good for them. I spoke to my daughter this afternoon. The younger one came and said, make sure you call grandma. She said, Mom, if I had time, I would call the world. I said, I didn't want you to call the world. I just want you to call your grandma, because you never know when she can kick the bucket. So call her. So she said, okay, I will. I will pull your socks up when I see it fit. When you need to step up to the plate, I will pull your butt up. The hill wasn't empty because he lacked ability. No matter how busy you are, take time out and do the things you're supposed to do. Take some food for your parents. Give them a phone call. Send them a text. Send them a silly picture of your face. Do something. The hill was empty because he was waiting. Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting to tell your wife that you love her? Why are you waiting to buy a dozen of roses for her? Why are you waiting to take her out on a dinner? Why are you waiting to get her the diamond ring she wanted? Why? Wife, the same goes for you. Why are you waiting to tell your husband how handsome he is, how you appreciate him, how hard he works? Come on, guys. Don't take people in your life for granted. And then when something happened to them, then you're going to bawl and holler and shout and scream and roll on the floor and all kind of nonsense. It doesn't make sense to me. Treat the people you have in your life right. Treat them good. Give them the best of your time and effort. The heartbreaking tragedy in Guyana reminded me of that story. Hundreds of families woke up expecting an ordinary day. No one imagined their lives would change so quickly. It reminds us all that life is precious. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. I can't repeat that. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The scripture James 4:14 says, why you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Our life is like a puff of smoke. It's like a mist. It's here for a second and it's gone. So the main thing I want you to take away from this message tonight is how many dreams are sitting on shelf? How many books haven't been written? How many businesses haven't been started? How many vacations haven't been taken? How many phone calls to your parents have been postponed because your wife skinned her eyes on you, or a wife checked your wallet or your card that, oh, you spend money on your parents, so you try to avoid trouble and stress, so you give them nothing. How many I love yous remain unsaid? I spoke about this earlier. We spend years planning our lives, yet none of us owns tomorrow. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We're all living by God's grace. And I'm getting back to the business connection, the business side of things. People ask me all the time, Patricia, should I wait until next month? I have one lady, if she's watching me, every time I message her, next week, next month, next year, next month, my answer is always the same. If God has opened a door, walk through it. Do not hesitate. Put your best foot forward. Don't spend your life wondering, what if? When I lost my job, I could have waited. Instead, I chose to build another stream of income. Not because I knew every answer, but because I refused to let fear write my future. Here's a lesson for us all tonight. The richest place on earth is not a bank. It is the cemetery, filled with dreams, businesses, songs, books, ideas, and inventions that never saw the light of day. Why? Because these people waited. They waited and they waited and they waited. Don't let your dreams be buried with you. Here's a quote of the night. A tragedy reminds us that life is short. Wisdom teaches us not to waste what's left. That incident that happened in Guyana, I see everybody is praying and everybody is calling on God and all these things. It's not when something tragic happens, then we look up to God. We should be looking up to God all the time. We should be praying to God all the time. Tonight, don't just pray for Guyana. Pray for yourself. Ask God, what have I been delaying that you have already prepared me to do? What have I been delaying that you have already prepared me to do? Then take one step. Make one phone call. Start one dream. Write one page. Launch one business. Tell one person you love them, because tomorrow is a gift. It's not guaranteed. So in my closing tonight, to every family in Guyana, know that our prayers are with you. I saw that woman who lost 7 children. And I kept remembering what my mom always tells me. My mom lost a son. He would have been my second brother. I've never known the guy, never met him. I wasn't born when he passed away. He was 3 years old. My mom said to me that every time she sees kids my brother's age, her stomach would turn with pain. She still feels that ache in her stomach. So, to every family in Guyana, know that our prayers are with you. May God comfort every grieving heart. Oh my goodness. May he strengthen every rescuer. May he protect every family. And may this tragedy remind every one of us to live with purpose, love deeply, and never postpone what truly matters. So God bless Guyana, God bless you, and God bless all of you. Have a good night. This is Chat with Pat, Thought of the Night. Don't wait for a tragedy to teach you the value of today. Live today in a way that honors tomorrow. With that being said, I just want to say a very good night to all of you, and I pray and hope that comfort, peace, and that calm serenity be with the families, and may God wrap his arms around each and everyone who has lost someone in that tragedy. That being said, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. With that, I'm going to wish you all a very good Wednesday night. And I'll see you tomorrow on Chat with Pat on another hot topic. Have a good night, everybody. Stay blessed. Thank you for being part of Chat with Pat. Until we meet again, keep believing, keep growing, and keep inspiring. God bless you. And remember, every conversation leaves a lasting impact. Looking forward to seeing you on the next episode of Chat with Pat.